Welcome to the home of the Clemson Tigers, Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Bearcats will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So the Clemson Tigers offense will have the ball first. And Jesse, this offense is built around a guy who could be a generational talent at wide receiver.
This offense is explosive because of that guy. He can take routine catches and turn them into long touchdowns. He can take the top off of a defense. They're going to throw his way early and often in this game.
And I can tell you already, the defensive coordinator is not enjoying his life. Like, every single play, you better know where he is. He can wreck a game in one play, can hit the home run at any time. All eyes will be on him.
Got his man. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Fires complete on the crosser. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Gives it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This defense will try to force a fourth down on third and short from the 45. Looking to throw for it. Got his man on the right. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Clemson is quick to the line.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Finds his tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
They'll give it to Johnson. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up second and 4.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Down to the 30-yard line where he stopped after a gain of 5, and that will be a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They're dealing with a second and long. The give on the inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Complete to the left. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. A first down run on the doorstep. Next going for the goal line. And he's loose and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Clemson!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And he's going to bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Cincinnati Bearcats offense has the ball for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is...
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And that Clemson defensive front getting their paws on dudes and making their presence felt.
And, Reese, that's how they built their dynasty. I mean, I know the offense was flash and sizzle and was really good, but, man, it's the Dexter Lawrence and the Christian Wilkins in the defensive front. Those big boys that could get after the quarterback, that played relentless, those guys really set the tone and set the foundation for Clemson and big-time success.
Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They give it to him again. Turning it on. Ripping through the defense. Touchdown, Cincinnati. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and
picked off again. He's now thrown 20 interceptions. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Complete in the middle. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Bearcats are in the red zone. Now the play fake. Pressure coming. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. And they decide to trot out the kicker. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Smashes it between the uprights. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal 10-7. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the tailback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Here comes the offense on second down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. It's complete on the right side. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. Here comes Clemson with another first down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. Zings it complete to the right. Oh, he's got some space. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Clemson jumps to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Going for 6. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
He'll pull it on the read. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24.
You know, this zone replay is something they rep over and over and over in practice. This guy can run it and execute it in his sleep. Good decision there keeping the football.
Just had a solid pickup on first. Now let's see what they've got on second down. Off the play fake. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on Ipke if they can stop him on third down. Looking to throw. And they can't make the play on third down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think...
Breaks into the open. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Looking to throw on first down. Fakes to grab. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks.
And this is good news for the offense here because they've got their Heisman caliber receiver in a bit of a groove. Back-to-back catches. The defense has no answer for him. I would keep force-feeding him the football because he's catching fire right now.
Wants to throw again. Working that wide receiver screen. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Going to work on second down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's complete. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the Wildcat. Watch out here. Snap to the back. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, I love these goal-to-go situations. Give it to your QB. Don't do any of the read stuff. Don't do any of this stuff that takes time. Go now, get downhill, follow your blocks, and get in the end zone. Nice decisiveness by the QB.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Didn't get anything done 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete to the right. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
The Bearcats can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, late.
There he goes. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. And the Bearcats are marching down the field. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Rushes on him. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Breaks the tackle. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing.
Here comes the heat. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. And the Bearcats will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Leaves it with the running back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Complete to the left. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Might be changing the route. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Trying to get the corner. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on third down that this running back's going to get it again. He got it on first, had a nice carry, got it on second. Now he set him up in third and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
The Tigers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to run for it. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Tigers moving quickly to the line. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Dances away. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Out of bounds at the very edge of the red zone at the 20.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, going to the air. He's got the tight end. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Throwing right. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And that's just a fantastic job of executing the two-minute type situation by this offense. Something you practice all week long for end of half and end of game. Quarterback, really nice job. Good job by the staff, too, getting the plays in quickly so they could get up to the line of scrimmage and get going. And them scoring that touchdown with seconds to go here in the first half, piling onto their lead, that gives them tremendous confidence heading in at halftime.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. The give from the gun. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down in the 26. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Death Valley, and welcome into the halftime report. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to our guys high above Howard's Rock.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. ready to start the second half, and Clemson will kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football form out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on third down. Got rid of it just in time. And the third down pass is incomplete. And the Bearcats will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Gets the back moving. Looking for space. It's Paul. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The RPO, it's complete.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hand.
Turning it on. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away, and that's one he'd like to have back.
Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Quick strike through the air for the score. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18.
And I love finding the big fella down in the red zone, 3rd and goal. You got to make something happen down here. Throw it up high. Let the big fella make you look really good as a quarterback. Love finding those big guys down here in the red zone.
He'll do it himself. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. He'll keep it himself. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bearcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They bring him down at the 44-yard line. It'll be 4th down, but this might be prime go-for-it territory. A high kick trying to pin them deep. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
On the run, it's Paul. Got the first down. Looking for more. Stopped at the 41-yard line after the 5-yard gain. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Got his man to the left. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. The Bearcats come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Hand off from the shotgun. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Gonna run it. It's Paul. Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on second down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. They'll run the toss. Oh, and that's just like a penalty. They get in the backfield and knock him down for a loss of 5.
Well, the offense goes toss play, but guys, they do it running into the boundary where there's just not a lot of space and room to work for the running back. He had nowhere to go, and he got tackled for a loss.
Wants to fire on second down. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now facing a 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming.
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Bring in the heat. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
Knocked down behind the line for the second straight play, bringing up a third and lots of work to do. Here's a heat. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And when I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
He lofts one down the sideline. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. On the ground, it's Paul. He'll try to take it back. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Tigers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Using the quick game. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
And that's what the running game can do for an offense. You run the football, you have some success. Then what do? You stick the ball out there, you pull it back, you run some play action, you complete the football, get a first down. Nice balance by this offense.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the back. Got it behind the line. It's Johnson. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing now.
I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Touchdown, Tigers! And the beatdown has ensued. They're now in really good good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the middle. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Need 10 yards on this third down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna let it fly. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
The give, and tick, 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 tick. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Here we go.
Looking for space. It's Banks. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the ground with the back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Needing to convert, Clemson comes to the line. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Makes the grab. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a